Today we're comparing the E4 Voice Tweaker and the PO-35 Speak.
Freebeat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Andy Bodger. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So I have had quite a few people reach out and ask me to compare these two devices. This is the Roland E4 Voice Tweaker, and this is the Teenage Engineering PO-35 Speak. Now, truth be told, comparing these is actually going to be very difficult because they are two completely different devices. They are two completely different types of devices. The E4 is a vocal effects unit. You plug a microphone into it, and in real time, you can apply pitch correction, reverb, delay, chorus, a vocoder type effect, polyphony and harmony, and you can use MIDI to trigger it, right? The PO-35 Speak is not a vocal processor. Instead, while you still do run audio through it, either by recording with the onboard microphone or with the line in, the PO-35 actually takes that audio and then, computationally turns it into a synthesizer with synthesizer parameters. So while they both do have to do with the voice, they are very, very different devices used for very different things. This is a synthesizer. This is an effects unit. So comparing them really is kind of a moot point, in my opinion. Let's talk about price, though, real quick. $199 US, $99 US. Like I said, though, they are two very different devices. This is an effects unit. This is an instrument. So if we plug a microphone into the E4 here, let's go ahead and plug it into our audio interface and turn it on. By the way, they are both battery powered. The E4 has an internal battery, whereas the Speak has a pair of AAA batteries. Now you're hearing me through the E4. We can turn on some reverb. We can mess with the pitch of my voice. We can mess with the formant of my voice. There we go. It's got a whole What I said there is it has a whole bunch of scatter effects. It also has an audio looper built in. I can turn on auto pitch
And turn on the vocoder, and now we are completely auto-pitched. You can hear that my voice has that auto-pitch sound, that classic auto-pitch sound. I'm not a singer, so this is actually pretty cool to me. I can turn on harmony, and now you can hear I've got a chord going.
And if I had a MIDI keyboard connected, I could actually play the notes in, which can enable some really cool stuff, especially, given the fact that this is a battery-powered unit with that internal rechargeable battery. But other than that, a pretty standard vocal effects unit. The PO-35 Speak allows us to record or sample our voice. For instance, something like this. And then it actually, like I said, synthesizes that sound. And allows us to control a whole bunch of parameters like the amount of noise, the amount of volume.
For instance, something like this.
As well as the formant, so it does share that. But we can also trim those recordings, affect the playback speed, and perhaps most importantly, change the playback style. We've got 8 different styles. Now, one of those styles is vocoder. However, it's not an actual vocoder. It's not processing our audio in real time. It's basically applying this effect to the pre-recorded sound.
Something like this. Something like this.
Also, well, the E4 does have that audio looper. The PO-35 speak is a pocket operator, so it has the full pocket operator sequencer. So you got a 16-step sequencer with 16 chainable patterns. You get 8 punch-in effects, and it actually, on Sound 16 here, has a miniature version of the PO-32's microtonic drum kit. Which, yes, it allows you to swap out sounds with custom kits too, so super powerful. I've still got the jam on here from the last time we used the PO-35 speak, and this is what it's capable of. Whereas you can't really do anything like that with the E4. It doesn't have any kind of sequencer. The audio looper is, I believe, unlimited in the amount of overdubs that you get. But aside from that, no sequencing or any kind of capabilities like that. This is a groovebox. This is an effects unit. This is also a synthesizer. This is an effects unit. So yeah, 2 completely different devices. They both use the voice, but in very different ways. I'd actually be kind of excited to see what would happen if you used the E4 and then ran the processed audio into the speak. That could be a super cool effect, I think. It'd be cool to see how the speak handles the repitching the audio that was auto-pitched. That could be a cool video idea. Maybe we will do that in the future. But yeah, 2 very different devices. The only thing they have in common is that they both revolve around using the voice to make sounds. So if you did request this video, I'm sorry if it didn't wind up being what you wanted, but the truth of the matter is, like I said, they're just a little too different to compare just in terms of pure functionality. They are just for different things. They are both excellent devices. The PO-35 speak is probably the most feature-rich pocket operator, and I think a pretty underutilized pocket operator as well. You can get some really cool stuff out of this. The Roland E4 is a fantastic portable vocal effects unit, completely portable, rechargeable battery, Type-C. I absolutely love this thing. I've gotten a ton of use out of it already, and I'm sure I will continue to use it, but yeah, 2 very different devices. So I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much. I almost just did a patron shout out. Andy Bodger, shout out to Andy Bodger again. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.